Let's go live. Let's go live. Boom. Happy Monday. I almost forgot it was Monday. It's been a busy day. We recapped Real Housewives of Potomac. We recapped the Wendy Williams part 2 of the documentary. If you missed any of that, be sure to check that out. Oh, testing. I'm going to make sure you guys can hear me. Sometimes I forget to look down to make sure that you can hear me, but it's okay. It's all right. Don't forget, guys, you can take us on the go by downloading the Kempire podcast on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. You don't forget while you're there to give us a 5-star rating because it matters. And while you're here for watching us here on YouTube or on Facebook, don't forget to like the video because, again, it matters. We will be taking callers for our Married to Medicine recap. This was their season finale. If you had to rate the season finale from 1 to 10, how would you rate it? How about you guys on TikTok? How would you rate it? Honestly, after watching it, I was sort of like, it was sort of anticlimactic. I wouldn't have thought that this was sort of the season finale for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it was such a build-up throughout the season, and then it's sort of like, oh, and now we're done. And I think what I said in the Real Housewives of Potomac recap, I was like, I'm ready for them to be done. Maybe I wasn't ready for Married to Medicine to be done. But no, I think we touched on everything. They were just on their trip in Hilton Head. They're literally still in Hilton Head in the season finale. Literally still in Hilton Head. We also have to talk about the reunion looks. We didn't get a did we talk? No, we didn't talk about the reunion looks last week or the reunion trailer. I barely remember what happened in the reunion trailer. I don't know. I don't really love talking or recapping the reunion trailers unless they're worthy of talking about them because a lot of times it doesn't give you enough context to what actually happened during the reunion. So I might just wait and watch the actual reunion. But we will talk about the reunion looks because I did upload the reunion looks. So we could talk about that. We will talk about the season finale, season 10 finale. Throughout this season 10, they flash back so many times to kind of remind us of the journey that these friends have gone through, including Quad makes an appearance in the season finale. But we knew that was happening because we saw the mid-season trailer. How did you guys feel about Quad making an appearance? Did it give you what you thought it was going to give you? Because so many of you said the show was nothing without Miss Quad. Miss Quad, she got it. She got it.
Baby, baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor. I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter. I got the fuse, you make a fire, I'll add the fuel, follow me, lead it, just watch your shoes, gotta turn the heat up, to get this cool.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. This is the So Much More. This is where we talk about some of your favorite reality TV programs, very much like what we will be doing tomorrow during our Tuesday takeover at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Yes, 9:30 a.m. PST. We're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé. We'll be talking about The Traitors. We'll be talking about Love is Blind. We'll be talking about Below Deck. A lot. We will be covering a lot tomorrow for our Tuesday takeover. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to ensure that your notifications are on. Shout out to everyone watching on multiple platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, behind the scenes here on TikTok. All right. Someone said, did we miss Phaedra's birthday party? No, we even recapped it. Damn. We watched. We watched when Aiden gave that beautiful speech to Phaedra, and for the very first time, Phaedra shed some tears. Remember, that was also where Simone and Heavenly got into it about Hilton Head. Okay? Just remember, look, I know some things we can't remember everything. We can't remember everything. Speaking of Hilton Head, we start this episode, the season finale. We started off in Hilton Head. Okay. And the women are questioning Dr. Alicia in regards to the missing 150K, 150K that her husband brought up. So the ladies were like, we had your back until you were like, I don't know what I did with it. Look, I don't know. No, they said, Simone said, we had your back until we heard about the 150K. And I told you, I said, I bet she put that money in a separate fund. Only for the other ladies to say you should always have, Dr. Jack was like, you should always have your own account. So they were like, if you put 150K into that account, wink, wink, we won't say anything. Don't tell anybody. Do you guys think that, I'm hoping Dr. Alicia is that sly and savvy that's exactly what the 150K was, that she took that money and maybe she bought an investment property. Like, I just hope that 150K really wasn't just spent willy-nilly. She made it seem, she's like, I really don't know. Probably on the kids. Dr. Alicia, it's okay, girl. I'm not going to say anything. You don't have to say anything. Okay, Lila, don't say a word. Just blink twice if I ever see you. Just do this. Wink, wink. And then I'm going to be like, oh, yeah. Yes, Dr. Alicia, you better get that 150K. Because remember, she was talking about how he, lost all their money in crypto. Is crypto still a thing? Are people still investing in crypto? I never understood crypto. I mean, I kind of understand it, but then I don't understand it. I just thought, I'm not about that life. I'm not about the crypto life. Anyways, but Dr. Alicia doesn't seem like she's about it either. She's about, taking that 150K and investing it. Anyways, but the ladies, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone, are giving her. First of all, Dr. Jackie, when you said in the confessional, she says if Alicia was an accountant and 150K went missing, you would go to jail. I was like, points. But like I said, I don't think she's going to admit to the ladies, at least not on camera, where that 150K went. And I'm okay with it. They allude to it like, well, lady, if you put that into another account. And Dr. Jackie encouraged her, you should have a separate account. Do you guys, look, to the heterosexuals and to the gays, no judgments, do you in your relationships have separate accounts? I would always have a separate account. But I'm just wondering, especially in like heterosexual relationships, do you have separate accounts, ladies? We have quite a few ladies that watch. And replay crew, let me know in the chat, unless your husband doesn't know or boyfriend or partner doesn't know. Just go wink, wink, and I'll know what you're talking about. Just do wink, wink, and I'll know what you're talking about. Do you guys have separate accounts? I would always want to have a separate account. I think we should have a joint account to pay certain bills, but I always want a separate account. You're not going to have me out here, stealing money from me. I mean, you can still steal money regardless, even if you have a separate account. But I would probably also, look, I have multiple accounts. I probably would have a separate account that you don't even know about. Candace says, I have a separate account and a joint account. Candace, now every time I see your picture, I'm going to remember you and your husband because I met you both at the DC show. I love that. And Candace also sent me a Christmas card. Look, she sent me a Christmas card. Candace, I don't want to show your family on, we did it on Instagram, but I don't want to do it on YouTube because we have far more people watching here. But yeah, she sent me a Christmas card. I still got the Christmas card. Look, I still got and the note behind there. Look. And shout out to Cameron and Christopher, also from the DC area, that gave me a Christmas card. Cute couple. And shout out to let me give me shout outs. Shout out to Tony. Yeah, Tony gave me a Christmas card. I went to the the post office finally. For those that missed our earlier lives, I was talking about, I went to the post office finally. Just saying. Okay, Candace said, she said not on YouTube. Yeah, not on YouTube. I think it's a little too many people here. Anyways, but thank you guys for the holiday cards and the messages that you sent to our P.O. box. All right, I finally went to go check it. I'm gonna try and do better in 2024. Okay. Anyway, so back to Married to Medicine. All right. So we were talking about Dr. Alicia and the missing 150K. All right. We don't know where it went. But Heavenly says that she agrees with Dr. Alicia and the way that she conducts her marriage. Kima has been getting a lot of heat for his views on women, their roles, and things like that. But we've already heard from Heavenly for years on her in her head, traditional way of her relationship with Dr. Damon Daddy. Here's the thing. If all parties agree, I say this every time we talk about people's relationships. I don't judge Dr. Alicia and Kima's relationship, Dr. Kima's relationship, and I don't judge Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon Daddy's relationship. If that works for everyone involved, if it didn't work for Alicia or if it didn't work for Heavenly, then I could be like, okay, this is wrong. It works for you, doesn't work for me. Maybe not work for some of us that are watching it. As long as it's not abusive, I'm good. And as long as you're not trying to push your agenda onto me, I'm good. Fine. If that works for you, don't work for me. All right? But Dr. Heavenly wanted to make a point, like, she feels like Damon would agree with a lot of what Kima was saying. Okay, Doctor. I need Dr. Damon Daddy to clearly let us know what he agrees with and what he doesn't agree with in regards to Kima. Because I don't even know if Kima agrees with himself. Okay? I told you I don't know if I believe him 100%. All right? Sammy, oh wait, let me get this comment. Sammy says, Kempire, I used to have a joint account with my ex, but it was always my money because he didn't work. We had an argument only to find out he took out $50K out of it. Wait, Sammy, when you say this, first of all, it says Sammy loves Paul is your name. Is Paul your new boy? Your new partner? And when you say ex, do you mean ex-husband? Did you have a joint account with your ex-husband, or did you have a joint account with your ex-boyfriend? Because I'm not having no joint account with a boyfriend. Just saying. Unless he wants to have one and he's putting all the money in it. Yes. You know what I mean? That's interesting. I need more clarification. Okay? I need more clarification on what went down there. Okay? But damn, $50K? Oh, wait, Sammy, you got money. You got money. Okay? $50K he stole? Did you ever get your money back? Now I'm invested. I'm more invested in this than what's going on with the $150K. Right? What did he do? Oh, see, Sammy, now I'm judging you. Sammy says ex-boyfriend Kempire. Well, then you know what? You deserve what you got. No, I'm playing. Why would you have a joint account with an ex-boyfriend? Were you guys together for like 15, 20 years? Then I could understand. Right? Jazz was like, give us deets. Amy's judging. Amy said, boyfriend, Sammy. Sammy, who's Paul? Who's Paul now? Is Paul the new boyfriend? I hope you don't have a joint account with him. Huh? Look, huh? No. My damn Google thing went off. Ex-boyfriend. So who's Paul? Look, we're more invested right now. For those that are listening, we're more invested in our watcher right now. Sammy loves Paul. So who's Paul? Look, who's Paul? Is Paul the husband now? Do you have a joint account? Do you have a joint account with Paul? Sammy, we want the deets. Where are you, Sammy? Sammy, where's Sammy? I'm more invested now. Can we find out more, Sammy? Sammy, can you call in? When we start taking calls, Sammy, can you call in? Give us clarification. I am invested. Nash says, beautiful photo, Nash. Nash says, boyfriend? Soldier boy. Oh, wait. Yeah, Sammy needs to call in because I need to know more details on this story. I'm sorry. I got so sidetracked because Sammy said that, I don't know if you're boy or girl. Sammy says that they had a joint account with their ex-boyfriend and the ex-boyfriend stole $50K. I'm assuming the ex-boyfriend is in the jail. Right? Not $50K? All right, back to this. Woo! Alicia, I hope you put that $150,000 into something that he can't track. Okay? Like a house. Okay. Well, he could track that, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways. So Heavenly and Jackie advised Alicia on how to take care of things in the home where she doesn't necessarily have to do it herself. Meaning, like, if he's requiring of her to, do laundry and clean and things like that. She was like, Heavenly, like, this is the way I get around it. You bring someone in the house and so he doesn't know, you bring him in when he's not home. You know what I mean? And Dr. Jackie was like, well, sometimes order that food, put that food in a pot, and make believe that you've cooked it. And I think Alicia agreed that she's done that. Right, Nash, I am so behind on the whole Risa Tisa situation. Tomorrow, I would like to talk more about the Risa Tisa situation, so I need to spend tonight listening to the rest of this 50-part TikTok series. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all of it, because I need to savor in it, too. Okay? All right. Anyways. Before we continue, guys, don't forget, I will be in Philly on March 7th. March 7th, I'll be in Philly for our Kempire After Dark live show, okay? Kempire After Dark live show is coming to Philly on March 7th. Tickets are now available. Have you gotten your tickets? If you live in Philly, we'll be in Philly, or live in South Jersey, or live in the surrounding area. New York, come on, come to Philly. It's like, an hour train ride. So come to Philly, see the Kempire After Dark live show. I'll be talking about a mix of a bunch of different things, hot topics, maybe even some Married to Medicine. We shall see. Get your tickets. More information will be available in the description of this video. And if you're listening to this, in the description notes. All right. Moving on. So they start their last night in Hilton Head for their 10th anniversary dinner. For a 10th anniversary, you usually do something aluminum, so they're all wearing like silver or in the silver family, all right? So the group goes out to dinner, and they're reflecting on the highs and lows that they've had over the last 10 years. So Jackie reflects on coming on this trip because she was hesitant. She didn't want to come to Hilton Head because that's where Curtis was caught. We're gonna get back to you, Curtis. I can't believe Curtis. How did Curtis not come? The season finale, Curtis did not come to her Med Gala. I'm so surprised they just came up with the Med Gala. You know what I mean? That's such a clever name. It's like, y'all should have been having this for years at this point. But look, we can continue. This was the inaugural Med Gala. I love it. All right? So Dr. Jackie says that, this was... She was happy she came on the trip, and she said that this was a great test of the integrity of their healing process. I was like, oh, that's a way of saying, testing to see if they really have truly healed their marriage after this divorce. I don't know if it really tested it. Do you think that it tested it? We didn't really even talk about it. You know what I mean? They talked about it when they first got there, but that was about it. Just saying. And so it says Curtis was in DR. I know he was in DR. Everywhere Curtis is, when he's not there, he's in DR. She said making money. Okay. Lee says, Kemp, let me know if you need Tisa Spark Notes. I would appreciate them for when we recap it. But I plan to watch all of it, including Tisa's... the ex, Legion, his video. I started listening to it, then I fell asleep because I started listening to, I think it was Friday night, and then I've been busy. We've been watching the Wendy Williams doc. I haven't had time, but I'm going to try to get back into it. Hopefully maybe tonight, but I have a lot to watch tonight for tomorrow too, so. Exactly. Nash says, shaking my head, Curtis stays embarrassing Jackie. Oh, Jessica says somebody already coined the Met Gala. Well, not on reality television, though. They might have the trademark, but we could still do the Met Gala on Married to Medicine. Oh, Sammy's talking. Hold on. Sammy says, Sammy loves Paul because if you're just joining us, Sammy revealed that Sammy, with an ex-boyfriend, well, now ex-boyfriend, but at the time, boyfriend, had a joint account. Look, we're more invested in this story. What in the Risa Tisa? Sammy had a joint account with an ex-boyfriend. Did you tell us how many years that you were with this boyfriend, Sammy? I want to know. Sammy had a joint account with an ex-boyfriend, and the ex-boyfriend stole $50,000 from Sammy. Stole $50,000 from Sammy, her ex-boyfriend. I think Sammy said that they were able to get their money back. I would hope so. Sammy says, Kempire, I don't trust no one with my money from now on, and Paul is my new boo. I save my money under my mattress and in sneak. Sammy, you are telling us too much. Stop. I don't agree with that either. I think you should always keep a little cash at home, but I don't think you should be doing that either. Okay, I think you should diversify your portfolio, maybe put it into some properties and things like that, because Sammy got money. All right? No, stop telling us all of this. I wanted to know the details of the relationship. Don't tell us where you live, Sammy, because then people are going to start trying to rob you. All right? Woo! Y'all just made this damn recap even better than the damn episode. Guys, how would you rate this week's episode, the season finale of Married to Medicine? Anyways, so the group sits back and they reflect. Jackie's reflecting on the integrity of, the healing process of her relationship. Okay, Dr. Jackie. All right. She also said that good people make bad decisions. I guess she was referring to Curtis. All right. All right. All right. Moving on. Simone thanks Dr. Gregory for coming on the trip and trusting the group enough that they weren't going to bring his relationship any harm. I didn't even think about that. Do you think that was a little bit of a dig at Dr. Jackie? I know, look. I know they're in a good place, but do you think, some people might have taken that as a dig? Because she's thanking Dr. Gregory, thank you for trusting us in this moment that we weren't going to, cause any harm to your relationship. Anna K says, Kempire, Sammy may be Jamaican. I know, my father was the same way until he got robbed. Oh! That's why I say don't keep your money. And look, I'm not telling y'all this story. I will say, if you remember in Philly, ask me the story about my father getting robbed, okay? Putting his money in the blasted mattress. Philly, ask me that question when we do Q&A or when I come to Atlanta or Nashville or Boston. I just remember those details, and I will tell you at Kempire After Dark. I'm not telling y'all here. Nope. Oh, wait, Sammy's good. Look, I'm more invested in Sammy than this damn Married to Medicine. Sammy then says, look. What is wrong with us? Behave yourselves, people. All right, so Sammy says, but I trusted him, Kempire. My mom passed. Oh, damn. Whoa, look. Whoa. I'm so sorry. Passed away that same weekend. And he knew and didn't let she know that he did that. Oh, and you didn't let her know that he did that to you. Oh, damn. Well, you got your money back though, Sammy, right? You got the $50,000 back. Damn, that's a mess. Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe, who in the hell is in your photo? I feel like someone else has this photo too. They've been using this photo too. Anyways, Joe says, do Ray Huger and Curtis go to DR together? Ray goes on golf trips, okay? I believe Ray. I don't know about Curtis because he has a history of cheating. Has Ray Huger ever cheated on Karen that we know of? Has he ever been caught out there? Has it ever been confirmed? I don't think so. K Unique says, we are nosy and we need to know. Sorry, Sammy. We are invested, Sammy. Sammy, you might want to start your own little TikTok. No, I'm sorry. You lost your mom. I'm sorry to hear about your mom. All right. Let me get back to Married to Medicine, the reason why we're here. But it led me to the conversation about, joint bank accounts. All right. I would never have it. But here's the thing. Even if you have a joint bank account with your husband, look at Dr. Simone. He stole money from her, Cecil. I mean, I don't know about stole. I guess it was kind of stole, right? Anyways, he took money without permission from her bank account, their bank account. Just saying. Krista says, don't worry, we won't forget. Uh-oh. All right. Nash says, Kempire Production, who the F did I open a joint account with? What is wrong with y'all? Damn. All right. Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Let me focus. All right. We'll talk more about this. Damn it. If I remember this during the Philly show, we'll talk more about this. Lord, Sammy, we're going to be talking about you. Unless you're going to be at the Philly show, you could talk about yourself. All right. Moving on. So Dr. Simone thanks Dr. Gregory for that. Dr. Gregory thanks everyone for embracing his new wife. Thank you for embracing my new wife. Okay. It was a sweet moment. Phaedra then says to the group that she loves that this group support marriages, and she says that maybe if she was around this group with her relationship with Apollo, maybe it could have saved her marriage. Girl, that was a reach. She said, if she had the support. No, Apollo was going to jail. That marriage was over. You were not going to be sticking beside Apollo, even if you had the support of this group. All right, come on. Are we serious? Who in here believes that Phaedra would have stuck with Apollo in jail if she had the support of this group? No, they probably would have leave him. What did he do? He stole who, what, where? And this is his second time around? Nope. Look. You heard Wendy in the documentary. She kept like, nope. I need to get that as a soundbite. Nope. Nope. Girl, Phaedra just wanted something to say. But Phaedra brought it during Traders. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Oh, she brought it during Traders. Anyway, so then Simone asked the group, who in this group has contemplated divorce? So the group is a little surprised that, I don't know why were they surprised that Toya and Eugene raised their hands? And Eugene says that, once the word was spoken, that woke him up. Dr. Jackie clearly raised her hands. We know what she's been through. But then eventually, because she didn't do it initially, Alicia and Kima raised their hands and admitted that they brought up divorce. Apparently, Dr. Alicia brought up divorce. And she brought up divorce because when she was pregnant with Amara, that he expected her to continue to do all her wifely duties, like cook, clean, and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, hell no, mother. So she threatened divorce. Heavenly then shares again in this moment how much Dr. Damon Daddy agrees a lot with what Kima believes. I'm not sure what Kima believes, though. Anyone else? What does Kima believe? Because literally, poor Dr. Alicia is sort of like putting her foot down when she was pregnant. I was like, I'm not going to be sitting around cooking and cleaning for you. And she put her foot down because if Kima really believed in what he believed in, he would have been like, you're not divorcing me over that. That's your wifely duties. See, there are holes in this story. I don't know if I believe it 100%. All right. So Dr. Jackie, Heavenly, they all leave Hilton Head. We're back in Atlanta. Dr. Jackie, Heavenly, and Phaedra meet to discuss the Med Gala. All right. So apparently there's this big conversation about Toya. She's donating wine from her wine collection, and they're asking for a $1,000 donation. So Toya's like, I don't know why I have to give a $1,000 donation, and I'm donating wine. It should be noted that Toya is donating wine, but she's not paying for it. It does have a value because Eugene is like, well, it has a value of $1,400. Phaedra back at the ranch, when they're talking to Med Gala, she's like, well, I'm going to make a donation. Ooh. And I'm giving champagne. Ooh. That's how I would be too, though, Phaedra. I would be the same way. I'm like, I'm not going to fight with you guys about, especially because I know I'm not coming out of pocket for this wine. It's helping promote your wine too. It's being filmed. I know we're not going to say that it's being filmed. It's being filmed, and people are trying your wine. So it's promoting your wine. All right? So I have to say that Tacky Toya label went perfect for you this week, Toya. I just was like, I get what you're saying, but then I'm like, it's also for charity. Eugene pointed out, well, is it for charity? Well, it's somewhat charity, and then it's also going to finance the event. Still, it's a charity event. So regardless, it's going back to the charity. It's going back to the charity. Sammy's giving us another update. Sammy says, Kempire, he's in Aquarius. Damn, what does that mean? I've never dated an Aquarius. I don't really have a big opinion on Aquarius like that. I just know that they, they're air signs, so they're, everywhere. Now I gotta Google schmoogle your name in here, y'all, because I need to see all the things that Sammy said. Look, I need to see everything that Sammy said. All right, let me see. Oh, Sammy, you're from Jamaica. Oh, you're Jamaican, Sammy? Oh, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. I don't know if I got everything. Did I get everything from Sammy? Oh, wait, hold on. Sammy also said, yes, Kempire, and the catch is he knows that I am a kind person. Kempire and I gave him Sammy! And I gave him $140,000 to help him, and he still decided to steal from me. If you're just joining us, we have been unpacking Married to Medicine, but we've also been unpacking Sammy Loves Paul in this story. Sammy, first of all, you got money. Sammy, you got money. Who has $140,000 to give to a boyfriend? All right. And then Sammy says and to come to find out, Kempire, he had a whole different woman in Miami and in Jamaica. Oh, he's Jamaican? That was your first mistake. I'm Jamaican. I can say that. Oh, damn. He had a whole different woman in Miami and Jamaica. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Wow, Sammy, I hope Paul is everything and more. I hope that this new man that you're with, Sammy Loves Paul, I hope you are everything and more, because if you're not, ain't no Google coming to you, Paul. I'm sorry, Married to Medicine. We got really sidetracked today with Sammy's story, but it was so good. Damn, Sammy. Where the hell did you get $140,000? Sammy, what do you do for a living? I mean, if you don't want to tell us, you don't have to tell us. But you must do something very well. Wow. Right? Chef Lorraine says, I could use $140K to pay off my mortgage. What did he need $140K for, Sammy? Damn. How long were you with this man? Damn, I am way too invested in Sammy's story. Let me say thank you. Mr. Melon Magic, thank you so much. Mr. Melon Magic, I think it's time for you to update your profile picture. This old picture of Erica Jane, it's not even a real picture of Erica Jane, but you know what I'm saying. I need Easter to understand. Thank you so much for the super chat. I need Easter to understand that if you kick me off a trip, no phone call. Oh, you're referring to Dr. Simone. Also, Adele Givens, a.k.a. Lipton, and her cousin of the mouth, Toya, irk me so. Mr. Melon Magic, damn. Mr. Chakalaki, thank you so much for the super chat. Mr. says, I just want to take a minute and say I adore your Chanel and your channel. I thought my Chanel. I was like, who has Chanel? I don't have any Chanel. I adore your channel and you're so handsome, Kempire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Born to Win, thank you so much for the super chat. Born to Win says, Sammy, let me hold something real quick. Born to Win, back up. Leave Sammy alone. Sammy has been through enough, okay? Sammy has been through enough. Sammy, if someone by the name Sean Zanotti calls you, you do not take her calls. If you get a call from a Will Selby, do not answer their calls. Just saying. So no more on my TikTok says, I am applying to be a best friend. You know what? Y'all are a mess. Can we focus on the episode? So Toya, Tacky Toya. I'm calling you Tacky Toya. Mr. Chocolate said, damn, spell check. Oh, so you be using the word Chanel a lot. Excuse me. All right. Anyways, so Tacky Toya is complaining to Dr. Simone and Cecil that she doesn't want to have to pay $1,000 and donate wine, even though she's not paying for the wine. All right. Sammy says, and yes, I have my assets. Okay, Mia, go check our recap of Real Housewives of Potomac when I talk about Mia's assets. Okay. All right. This live is a mess. Moving on. So Tacky Toy does not want to pay the $1,000 extra. And I saw both Dr. Heavenly. Oh, Heavenly. Your social media this weekend was horrendous. First of all, I'll just briefly talk about what Heavenly tweeted last night in regards to Toya. All right. She posted this tweet to Toya in regards to the donation. She said this. She says, first of all, Toya says in response to Dr. Heavenly, let me break this down again. I used the wine allocated to me for personal expenses to upgrade a party that wasn't even mine. This means that the funds used for the wine came from my own designated budget. Okay? Dr. Heavenly responds and says, Girl, let it go. You were wrong. Good night. Girl, you were wrong. I mean, I agree. For one of the rare times that I agree with rare times that I agree with Phaedra, I would have made the $1,000 donation, which is a tax write-off. Okay. And I would have donated the wine. I get it. It came out of your budget. All right, girl. It's just, and then Tacky Toy brought her own damn banner. I hate that banner too, Toya. I agree with Eugene. The smile looks weird in the photo. You're a beautiful woman. That photo doesn't do you justice. I saw it at BravoCon. I was like, but okay. Anyways, so Tacky Toy is upset about having to donate, and then she brings up, she's like, oh, and I brought the group to Napa. Toya, we know you did not pay for the trip to Napa. Okay, but I'm sure she's gonna come out with receipts. But I paid for this. I paid for that. The show brought the group to Napa. And because the Napa trip was so luxurious and expensive, thank you, Toya, that's why we ended up in Hilton Head instead of DR like we wanted to. But let's make sure we get to DR for next season. You guys have enough time to figure out the budget. Okay? We need to go to DR. We need to see the great work that Curtis is doing. That way he won't miss any days when we go to DR. All right? Anyone from the DR know what Curtis is doing down there? Let us know. Get us some pictures. Okay. Anyways. Joe, thank you so much for another super chat. Joe says, Sammy would love to visit your place. I'm interested in checking out what your mattress is like and your sneaker collection. Sammy, stop storing your money, especially when you spend money like this. Oh my gosh. Oh, K Unique, thank you so much for the super chat. K Unique says, I've been trying to catch a live to thank you for the roses that you sent me for the Christmas giveaway. Love the channel. K Unique, congratulations. And shout out to the winners of the Valentine's Day giveaway as well. And shout out to our friends over at Rose Forever. You can still use our discount code. I believe you can still use our discount code Kempire40 for $40 off. I think. Don't quote me on it because our promo has stopped. But you might still be able to use it. Go check. Look, go check. I know a discount code that's still working though. Coldest water. You know I love coldest water. The water keeps the bottle keeps your water cold for 36 plus hours, but they don't just have water bottles. They have all kinds of things for your pets, things for your bed, all of that. Be sure to head on over to coldest.com, check it out, and use the discount code Kempire10 for 10% off of your order. All right? All right. Moving on. So the Met Gala. Heavenly, what is going on with you this season? This is the second episode where we are having to blur out your nipples because the dress is not fitting properly. Are you and Dr. Damon Daddy trying to tell us something? Are you what is happening? What is happening? She looked better than what she wore for that other situation gathering. But I'm like, what is going on? Okay, before we get to the Met Gala, let's talk about the reunion looks since we're talking about fashion. All right. Let's talk about the reunion looks really quickly. So they released the Married to Medicine reunion trailer. It's going to be a 3-part reunion. All right. And look at everyone's look. At first, when I first saw the photo, I was like, what is going on here? What is the theme? So clearly the theme seems to be floral. We did do a separate video when we were talking about some other topics. We did talk about the beef between Chanel Ayan from Real Housewives of Dubai and Phaedra, because apparently Chanel had wore this dress, but they had beef since BravoCon because Phaedra had said that she was wearing a quinceañera dress. So, of course, being a housewife and seeing that another housewife, specifically Phaedra, wore her dress, so she was like, oh, imitation is the best form of flattery. I can't remember. And then Phaedra read her down and was like, oh, be at the front seat of an English class because there were a lot of grammatical mistakes in her tweet. And I see a lot of people say, oh, I love Phaedra in this dress. For me, she was the best dress in this dress. Well, I saw 3 different people. Shout out to our friends over at Fashion Bomb Daily. Our friends over at Fashion Bomb Daily posted 3 different people that wore this dress. Chanel Ayan, Phaedra, and Farhana from Dubai Bling. Remember her? She's an influencer. Honestly, of the 3, I would give it to Farhana because just the shot that they showed, I was like, she looks great in it. It's a beautiful dress. It's a lot. I think it's kind of swallowing up Phaedra in this dress, but it's a beautiful dress. It's very extra. I wouldn't expect anything less. I'm actually surprised at Phaedra's hair. For me, the worst part of this look is her hair. But I did see some people say they loved her hair, and I was like, really? I hate Phaedra's hair in this look. I don't know, just kind of flat. For such an extra dress, I don't want it to be too much, but it was a lot. I don't know. I mean, she doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong. How would you guys rate Phaedra's look from the reunion? It's a beautiful dress. I think my least favorite part of Phaedra's look is her hair. I don't like her hair. I don't like her hair. Not with this look. I probably would rate it a 7. It's not bad, but I don't love it either. Quad. Honestly, Quad normally looks great. I don't like this hair. It's not that she looks bad. I just don't love the dress. I don't know. This is just okay. It's a lot of, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Again, it's a floral theme. I guess for the Napa of it all. How would you guys rate this dress that Quad is wearing? It's not my favorite. I would probably give it a 6. It's like, Like, maybe if her hair was better, I would feel differently. The hair just kind of sloppy. And I know that's intentional, but I don't like it. I mean, she doesn't look terrible, though. Come on now. Sweet Tea. I actually like this look on Sweet Tea, to be honest with you. Because for me, Sweet Tea, a lot of people love to say that Sweet Tea gives, like, older vibes than she is. For me, this kind of gives very, like, of what people say of her. But at the same time, I like the color. It's purple. It's lavender. It's very classy. Her hair and makeup looks great. I think she looks good. I'm going to give her an 8. How would you rate Sweet Tea's look? She looks very polished. She looks like the wife of a doctor. Go ahead. I like it. I also love the rich color. All right? Oh, Toya. Tacky Toya. That's the theme of today. Okay? That is the theme of the day for Tacky Toya. Toya, what the hell was this? I get it. It was a flower theme. So her dress was short. She's got great legs. I like the top of the dress, the bust of the dress, but the flowers sort of like busting out from the bottom like a big old tutu. Her hair and makeup looks great. But I don't know. If this dress was probably like bigger and it came out from the bottom like that, like it was longer, it's my least favorite probably look of Married to Medicine's reunion for season 10. I'm going to give it a 5. I'm going to give it a 5. All right. All right. Dr. Simone. I saw a lot of people ripping up Dr. Simone for this look. I don't know why. Like, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It looks just sort of like she was going to a cocktail party. It's in line with the theme, or the floral theme, but it's just okay. It's not terrible. Her hair and makeup looks great. I think this is solid. I'm gonna give this a 7. Dr. Simone. How would you guys rate it? How would you rate it? I don't think it looks bad. It's got the only bad part about it, and I know it's intentional. It's almost like she got up too quick, and one side is still sticking up. One side is still sticking up. That's the only thing about this dress is kind of awkward, but I believe that's intentional. Let's hope. Let's hope. And again, guys, if you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know how you would rate these reunion looks from the ladies of Married to Medicine. Let's take a look at Dr. Jackie. All right. I actually don't mind this look on Dr. Jackie. She is the villain this year. She looks like a witch in this all black, but with these little spots of like red roses. I actually do like this dress. I think this dress looks great. She's a 60-something-year-old woman. She looks good. The hair, her and Phaedra are kind of having the same, hair, but different. I actually like Dr. Jackie's hair more. I like this look on Dr. Jackie. It's giving what it needs to give for this season because she's the villain. The evil witch of Married to Medicine. I'm playing Dr. Jackie. I'm being facetious. I think you look great, actually, to be honest with you. I think you look great. Did you guys notice that she's wearing in the season finale, where was it? No. Yeah, in the season finale at the dinner for the 10th anniversary in Hilton Head, she's wearing that same dress that Ashley Darby wears in her confessional for the season. Do you guys notice it's just a different color? But she wore it a little bit more classy than Ashley. All right. I think Jackie looks great. I probably would give Dr. Jackie an 8. I'd probably give Dr. Jackie an 8. I actually do like, this was probably one of my favorite looks. Alicia, I love this look. Again, it's a floral theme for Married to Medicine. She's gorgeous. Dr. Alicia's like the face card, gorgeous. The skin, gorgeous. The color popping off of the skin. She's showing a little bit of her bust. I think this is beautiful. I'm going to give this an 8.5. I love this. I think this is really, really pretty. She looks like a big flower. Hair looks good. Hair and makeup. She's a beautiful woman. She probably could be in a paper bag, though, and we would think that she's beautiful. Just saying. Shout out to everyone watching on Twitter. Hey, Big Love. We appreciate you being here. Shout out to A. A says, OMG, love you so much, Kempire. You need to visit Sydney, Australia. Australia is on my list. I would hope, maybe after this tour, I can finally plan a trip somewhere. I would love to go to Australia. Thank you so much for the love, A. We appreciate it. Dr. Alicia, how would you guys rate her look? Miranda said a -5. Dr. Alicia's look? I hope you're talking about someone else. Look, I hope you're talking about someone else, not her. And last but definitely not least, let's talk about Dr. Heavenly. I like Dr. Heavenly's look. Dr. Heavenly, over the last couple of years, has definitely gotten her fashion together. Her hair and makeup looks great. I like Dr. Heavenly with the darker hair than like the blonde or the lighter tones. I don't mind her in the light tones. She's looked good in light tones when she's done up. But she looks great. For someone that doesn't always look the best, especially with the wigs and the things like that on socials and stuff like that, or during her recaps, I have to say, like, when it comes to the reunion, she pulls it together. She looks like a doctor's wife. You know what I mean? Even though she's a doctor, you know what I'm talking about. She looks great. She's probably one of my favorite looks. Her and Dr. Jackie are probably like some of my favorite looks, and Alicia. Mm-hmm. Yep. You look. Yep. What about you guys? Who was your favorite look? Who was your favorite look from the Married to Medicine reunion? Andy's still with the ill-fitted suits. Sorry, Andy. Anyways, the Med Gala and the fashions. All right. So Dr. Heavenly is talking to Dr. Nia at this Med Gala, and she's talking about Toya's wine because Dr. Nia is talking about the wine, and she's like, "Oh, don't go. She didn't pay." And I'm like, why are we talking about this at this charity event? Jackie says that Curtis is in DR. Go figure. Like, this is your event, and he's not there for it. He's back in DR. Okay. So he can cheat in peace. Come on now. Let him cheat in peace. Allegedly. And she says he's making money so he can take care of mama. Dr. Jackie, please. Okay. So the event promoter takes down, because we see Tacky Toya over there by her big old sign. Now, the Tacky Toya is by her big old sign. What is going on? What is going on? She's brought she joked about it when she was talking with Simone, Dr. Simone, but she brings a big old sign to promote her wine. Tacky Toya. Tacky, tacky, tacky. All right? Anyways. So they talk about that. The event promoter tells Toya that she has to take it down, the sign, but then Toya puts the sign back up. Jackie says to Toya, well, we needed your wine, but we also needed your money. And I was like, look at Dr. Jackie finally speaking up and not letting her pit bull do it. Hey, Dr. Heavenly. I mean, I appreciate her saying that. And look, I'm just the way that I am, and maybe I shouldn't be that way. Maybe I should put my foot down. I would have just paid the donation, because it's going to a good cause. Even if some of the money is going to the event is a charity event. So it's not like if people are pocketing the money, that'd be one thing. But no one should be pocketing the money. It's going back to the Met Gala. A mess. All right. Let me take a sip. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, and Dr. Alicia, the bob at the Met Gala, gorgeous. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful gowns. Dr. Alicia, I look, I don't know if it was just based off of the edit. They didn't give you a lot this season, but you gave us the looks, girl. You looked beautiful. All right? Beautiful. That's it, though. Sorry. Yeah, Blanche says, and Eugene co-signing Toya's tackiness sent me. Well, they're on a budget. We don't know their finances. This is the one season that we're not talking about their finances. We don't know what's going on over there. And then Eugene is pulling out the damn calculator. Well, this amount of bottles of wine actually equals $1,400. I hate a cheap person. You know, like those people. Look, you might be one of those people. When you go out, when you go out and they like, well, I didn't drink this. I didn't drink this. I'm only paying for this. Oh, I can't with people like that. I'll be like, no, I'm paying for dinner. I can't do any of that. This calculations. I can't. That's tacky to me. All right. Oh, wait. So before we continue, did you guys notice Anila? Anila was there. Anila was trying to chime in. Do you notice when Dr. Jackie saw Dr. Simone, she gave her a big old hug, and she didn't even pay Anila any mind? It might be an edit. Maybe she had hugged Anila before. She had saw Anila before. But I thought that was interesting. Anila kind of was standing there awkwardly. Right? Just standing there awkwardly. Do you guys want to see Anila back? I never really wanted to see Anila gone, because I really liked Dr. Karen. I liked her husband. I thought he was great for the show. And to me, she lives that life. And we have to keep in mind, she and Tacky Toya are friends again, which a lot of people have called Toya out. How can you forgive Anila, but you can't forgive Quad? Well, we also have to remember Quad and Anila, not Quad, sidebar, Anila shaded Quad during this scene as well. What is she? I wrote this down. Anila says that she doesn't know how she was even friends with Quad. And Dr. Gregory chimed in and says he doesn't want to talk about that B. I don't know if he literally said that, but that's what the retelling of that story was. All right. If you're a member of the channel, we've dropped the call-in link on the community tab. Shout out to our members. If you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com/join. Guys, don't forget, we will be in Philly on March 7th. Philly. Stay tuned for the Kempire After Dark live show. Be sure to get your tickets while tickets are still available. All right. So I'll see you guys in Philly on March 7th. Boston will be there on May 30th. Nashville and Atlanta will be in Nashville on July 11th, and then Atlanta on July 12th. So go get your tickets if you haven't already. All right. Dina says that Neela's storyline was contrived. I mean, yeah, maybe her storyline was contrived, but again, she's better. For me, Neela would be a better fit than Phaedra. Phaedra was on that that couple's trip, and it's like, again, that awkwardness of having a single person. Maybe if it was Phaedra and Quad there, but no, it was another single woman on a married couple's trip. It's weird. It's weird. You know what I mean? St. J, where you been? I met St. J in DC. St. J, are you coming to the Philly show? Are you coming to the Philly show? Sammy says, and Kempire, I am a Taurus, May 16th, just like you. Oh, God. Sammy, what else did you tell us in this chat? Sammy, you better be calling in. Look, Sammy, you better call in and give us the full story because I am invested. We're going to call you Risa Tisa of the Kempire channel. 104. For those that are just joining, Sammy Loves Paul in the chat gave her ex-boyfriend $140,000 only for him to steal $50,000 from their joint bank account. All right, my voice is getting tired. I've been talking a lot today. Exactly. Naomi says Anila's husband is Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Y'all are just cutting up in this chat. St. J says me and my doctor boyfriend will be there. Are you serious right now? Maybe you need to be on Married to Medicine. I mean, you have more qualifications than Phaedra. Okay, we've had a full season with Phaedra. Was it a good fit? No. In my opinion, it wasn't a good fit. She brought nothing during the season. And I don't care if she's bringing Apollo to the reunion. Too little, too late. I don't want to see Apollo either. I don't want to see him. Or his messy wife. You saw his messy wife was hanging out with Fallon, talking about, I hear Simon's broken up. There's access to the money now. What in the gold? Like, if that's your friend saying that, I already know what I can think of Apollo's wife. Weird. And everybody bringing up, St. Jason's a legitimate doctor of pharmacy. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. I need to find me somebody like that. No, I'm good. Anyways, guys, what else did I want to say about this Met Gala? Oh, Quad. Quad arrives and Tacky Toya leaves. She's like, oh, perfect time to leave. As Quad is arriving, Toya's leaving. All right. Quad is trying to have a conversation with Simone. Quad is trying to have a conversation with, she sees Sweet Tea like, hey, baby. Where's the husband? Oh, Dr. Greg, come say hi. I was like, what is that? Can I hug his neck? She asked Sweet Tea. Can I hug why you want to hug him? Why? And then people were saying, remember Dr. Heavenly said, oh, he was acting so weird around Quad. He wanted to still be with Quad. He was acting so weird around Quad. Let me tell you something. First of all, he didn't know that Quad was coming. Second of all, if your ex popped up somewhere, wouldn't you feel, especially when it didn't end in the best way, wouldn't you probably feel a little awkward, especially when you have your new wife here and it's being filmed? I have to remind, we have to break the fourth wall, and it's being filmed. And he's probably like, uh-oh, are they trying to set us up here? I hope, because Sweet Tea's mouth is, reckless sometimes. So are they trying to set us up? He's probably thinking all of this stuff. So although Dr. Gregory usually is a little, strange, I can understand in this moment why he'd be like, what is happening here? Why are you here? Because no one knew that who invited her? Dr. Jack is like, who invited Quad? Production invited Quad. They wanted to stir the pot for the season finale. Kyler on my TikTok says, I think you give Greg too much credit. I'm giving him credit right now. I normally don't. All right. K May says that Quad and Dr. Gregory are very manipulative towards each other. Confessions of an Aries says, I think Quad was trying to be friendly so everyone else would be on edge. Maybe, or maybe she was trying to save her job. Because remember, she was cut out from the rest of the season. Maybe she feels like now would be the opportunity to mend fences. But Simone is like, a little too late. Why didn't you reach out to me during, right after Napa? I don't know what the time frame is here in regards to how long ago Napa was. IB says, thank you, production. Quad looked good, though. She looked good. Just saying. Simone even says to Dr. Gregory, you look uncomfortable. Okay. Jasmine says that Quad was being phony. I feel like that's the energy that we always get from Quad, though. Always that sort of like nice, nasty, southern, sort of like politeness, but really just want to get you good. Anyways, let me say thank you, guys. We did drop the call-in link for members backstage. Oh, there's a long line backstage for members. Live chat, we will drop the call-in link for you guys. Let's get to 400 likes, and let's get to 500 likes. Let me be a little bit more, come on now. We got almost 1,300 people here watching. Don't forget, guys, you can take us on the go, our live recaps and special episodes on the Kempire podcast. So be sure to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. While you're there, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. Okay, 5-star rating. We will be uploading our Potomac is already available. Our recap is already available there. And we'll be uploading the Wendy Williams recap that we did, part 2. Part 1 is already available on the podcast. All right. All right, let me say thank you because we had a couple of super chats. Deborah, thank you so much for the super chat. Deborah says, I cannot stop laughing, Kempire. About the Sammy stuff. Mm-hmm. Me too. I mean, we're not laughing at you, Sammy, but we just can't believe the chronicles of who the F did I give my bank account to. Tyrese, thank you so much for the super chat. Tyrese says, my hubs, a photographer, met Dr. Jackie at an event back in November. Curtis shared with him about his real estate investing. I think that's what he does in DR. That's what we heard, too, that he's been doing some investing. He's been doing some investing in the Dominican Republic. So how about we stay at one of your investment properties, Curtis, when we go to TR next season? Okay. Thank you, Tyrese, for giving us an insider scoop. We love that. If you're going to be at our March 7th Philly show, that's what we want. When we ask for your short and shady comments, you can ask questions. But if you got some tea to spill, feel free, Philly. I'll see you on March 7th. Ticket information is available in the description. Miss Sharon, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Sharon says, Quad and Greg interaction was a train wreck you couldn't watch. I mean, I agree. It was awkward watching it. It was awkward. Maybe because there really wasn't any resolution. And then there was drama during the season. Okay. Tommy on my TikTok says, Tommy. I still can't understand why Quad shows up to these. Because she wants a check. They probably paid her to show up. Not probably, they did pay her to show up. Houston foodie, yum. I'm hungry right now. Dr. Greg might be on meds. He wasn't drinking. On meds for what? Is that what y'all assume when I say I don't drink? No, I don't. I'm not on anything. All right. Well, maybe. Look, maybe. Who knows? All right. Let me rest my voice. We're going to get to some callers. Some callers, guys. I will drop the calling. Oh, we reached the 400 likes. Look at y'all. Okay. Now let's get to 500. I tell you, when we get to 500, I'll drop the calling link for the general audience. But if we don't, the faster I will get to my dinner. Even better. Okay. Let me change this so that we can get to the callers. Okay. And let me put up my disclaimer in regards to callers. And if you're listening to this podcast, we don't include the callers. We did include the callers for the Wendy Williams recap for today, which will be uploaded in a moment. You'll be able to hear some important information that was shared during our Wendy recap of this documentary. So be sure to check that out. All right. All right. Let's get to our callers. Please respect the timer so that we can get to everyone today. All right. And live chat, keep liking the video. Shout out to our channel members. Shout out to our King's Guards as well. We're going to bring up Alex first. Alex, what were your thoughts on Married to Medicine?
Sammy, girl, you got it, girl. Protect your assets because we know you're rich. Giving $140,000 to someone just because they need it, ooh, you're rich. Let me borrow something. I need some money, please. Please just send it. Just send it to the inbox, please. Just
your minute has started.
Cash app it. Anyway, I'm just gonna give short comments about Married to Medicine because I have something to ask the chat. So let me hurry up. And it might go over the timer, so
no.
I'm just pre-warned. Oh, dang. All right, I'm going to do it at another live. All right, then I'll just talk about it here. Okay. Quad, girl, we know you're desperate for that check that you found a rent-a-man to show up to this little party, and you're trying to say hi to Gregory. Heavenly, you're trying to say that Gregory wants to get back with Quad. Gregory was the most uncomfortable I've ever seen that man. That man was...
Did we lose you, Alex? Oh, Alex, you were you thought it was Candy that could cut you off. Oh, Alex got cut off, y'all. Alex got cut off. All right, we're gonna bring up Joe next. Don't try and call back in. What's going on, Joe?
Oh, not much. Well, I think what this season proves is that Phaedra is great for reality competition TV, like The Traders. Not on Married to Medicine, not on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe Phaedra can join Big Brother. After
Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah. So that's probably that. That's really all I have. I reserve the remaining time to give to Sammy when Sammy calls. That's all. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God. Let's see what Alex was trying to say. Alex, you have 30 seconds.
I'm sorry. Somebody called me. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I got a call. Anyway, I'm sorry. Wait, what was that? I was talking about Heavenly. Heavenly girl, you're trying to say that Gregory wants to get back with Quad. Gregory that was the first time I've ever seen that squeaky man speechless. Thank the Lord. Jackie, that is so unfortunate that your man cannot be here, be present for the finale. I am so sorry that he is in DR spreading someone open and having a second family. It is so unfortunate. I pray for you, Jackie. Let's see. Toya, I loved what Toya was wearing at the reunion. I don't get how people don't love it. I just love it. Toya, though, girl, you should have contributed. You should have paid some money.
Okay, Alex, and we're dropping you because you're not going over your time. All right, Miss Bernice, we're gonna bring you up next. What's going on, Miss Bernice?
Hey, Kempire. What up, Joe? How you doing?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm fine. Toya was trying to do the cheap way out. Same person who always, when you had a picnic, always want to bring water or bring pop. Toya was doing that. She's from the D, and I love her, but she was wrong on that. But Heavenly was even more wrong by calling her out in front of all them people, saying that she didn't pay. She was wrong for that. And her enabling husband, who got offended when my boy came up and like, your wife was wrong. That's between them. Nah, man, you doing it DJ quick. I can't have two of y'all on TV. What else? That was about it. Quad. Okay, we'll. I don't really care. And her 2B tears at the reunion. Oh, when she started crying, and she didn't mess up her makeup.
In all fairness,
that was so good.
In all fairness, they said that she was crying about what happened at her home with her niece. I think it was her niece. So again, it's a trailer. So it's hard to decipher what she was crying about. That's what I heard Dr. Heavenly said she was crying about.
No, when her and Simone was going back and forth, she started crying.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was an edit.
Yeah.
So we'll see in the reunion.
Yeah, but did you see how Heavenly called Dr. G a pedo?
We're going to talk about that. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Bernice.
Bye.
I almost forgot to talk about that. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, Lord, I have the tweet here. Lord have mercy, Heavenly. This is where I was telling you guys earlier today that Heavenly was going off on social media in regards to Sweet Tea and Dr. Gregory. I'm not sure what happened at this reunion, but as you can see, one of her tweets, she says, Dr. G is not respected in the community. That's real talk. And this is in response. This is in response to something that Sweet Tea had said on socials. All right. So she says, Dr. G is not respected in the community. That's real talk. Hashtag abuser, hashtag controlling, hashtag, you can see what it says, hashtag team daddy, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and then she edited the tweet and replaced that. So a lot of people are saying that he should sue her for defamation. See, Dr. Heavenly, I don't know. Dr. Heavenly, were you drinking a little something? What? Sometimes you just go too far. Speaking of going too far, although I didn't love the fact that Toya wanted just the wine and she didn't want to pay the extra $1,000, I also didn't love that Dr. Heavenly decided to call it out at this Med Gala, because I also thought that was tacky. Anyone else? I thought that was tacky. I say all that to say, and not surprised that Dr. Heavenly would do something like that. All right? But that's not okay either. That's not okay either. Nick on Twitter, I love that I can see the Twitter stuff. Toya was being cheap. Nick then says, she may be right after what came out at the reunion during the divorce between her and Quad. I mean, we shall see, but to say something like that on social media, that's a damning claim to make against someone. That's a damning claim. All right, let me get to the rest of these callers, guys. We are talking about Married to Medicine. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts on the season finale of Married to Medicine. What did you think? Live chat, replay crew. If you had to rate the entire season of Married to Medicine season 10 from 1 to 10, how would you rate it? How would you rate it? It wasn't my favorite season. There have been quite a few great seasons. From season 1 to season 9, we've had some really great seasons. Let me correct that. Season 1 to season 8 were some amazing seasons. Season 9, it got a little, that Quad and Toya thing. All right. Guys, keep liking the video. We are taking callers now. I'm going to bring up Rashawn next. Rashawn, what's going on? What are your thoughts on Married to Medicine? Rashawn, you're muted.
Hello, Kempire.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Happy Messy Monday.
Oh, Lord.
So, this season, it was kind of like a blur. I would give it a 6.5. Oh. Yes, Heavenly was messy for calling out Toya, but let's not forget, season 6, Toya did that to Dr. Contessa, and I did not like her look. She looked like a ballerina at the Nutcracker. It's not Christmas anymore. And she was tacky. She should have paid the $1,000. And one thing about Heavenly, quit poking the bear.
No.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. We know how Dr. Heavenly is. So, yes.
Does that make it okay,
I give this a 6.5, and that's what I think about it. The reunion, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. And that's all I have to say about it.
All right. Thank you, Rashawn, for calling in. All right. Let me stop the timer. We're going to bring up O'Shea. O'Shea, what time is it in South Africa?
It's almost 2 a.m.
Oh, damn. All right. O'Shea, what's your thoughts on Married to Medicine?
My thoughts are that Quad needs to have a little bit of self-respect in life. As a rule, if the host doesn't invite you somewhere, don't go. Don't be a pick-me. Don't be an afterthought. Just in general in life, if the host doesn't invite you, you're not getting, just don't do it. Don't hear from your friend's friend. Don't do none of that. If the host doesn't personally invite you, stay at home. Don't be that person. Just have some self-respect. And also, I agree with you about the bull thing. If you have no money, stay at home. You cannot be in the restaurant counting cents, and like that drives me insane.
Oh.
That really, don't be counting your change at the restaurant. That's really too much. I will just pay and then we can go. Like that's a lot. And also, just before I go, December is lovely in South Africa. I think it's a nice time for you to come and visit and have your show. But good night.
I hear that often. But I hear mixed things. I hear some people say it's not a good time to come because a lot of people are away with their families and that. Look, we will figure it out. I will keep you posted. It is in conversation. All right, thanks, O'Shea. Go to sleep. Dr. Payne is backstage. We're going to bring out a real doctor. What's going on, Dr. Payne?
Hi, everybody. Kempire, I have to just say this quickly. You make me so happy. I'm a special needs mom, and today was the day. But hearing you go over marriage and medicine just really picks me
Oh, good.
up. I love Dr. Heavenly, you guys. I know she's team too much and she goes too far. I do raise money for autism charities, and we do have major, wonderful companies who will donate the alcohol for our gala events. And sometimes they write a check as well, but usually donors don't come. So if you're gonna come and have a plate, you pay, right?
And a banner.
But no, right? So I'm just saying, no, it wasn't nice. You don't call people out. You show gratitude for any gifts. That's what you should do. Sweet Tea's mad thirsty. She's always calling and picking at Heavenly because she wants to be picked for next year. She is mad thirsty, and I wish Heavenly wouldn't take the bait. She was a bore on Watch What's Happened Live, and she's trying to make us remember her, and I don't want to. Anyway, I hope you have a good night.
You too. Bye. And Dr. Payne did that in less than a minute. All right, we're going to bring up April next. I'm my throat right now. All right, April, what's going on?
Good evening, Kempire.
Good
And by the
evening.
way, that's me, Confession of Aries. That's me, but my name's April. But anyways, I give the season a 6.5. I Toya looked like a cotton ball or a Q-tip. I hate to say that, but I didn't like it. I don't like Dr. Heavenly, but she did start with her, and I do agree. If you're going to donate the wine, you should also pay. And I think Quad, I mean, we all know she's invited there by production, but it was going to be sticky either way, no matter if they were opening up to her or like receptive. And also, I was low-key offended that you said Dr. Jackie is a witch because that's offensive to us witches, but it's okay.
Oh,
But yes, enjoy the rest of your night and go eat something.
thank you, April. Bye. I did not mean to insult the witches. Shout out to Ashley on 90 Day Fiance. You know we love Ashley on 90 Day Fiance, but okay, but she was given a beautiful witch. I like the outfit. Okay, all right. Dewan is backstage. We're gonna bring him up next. What's going on, Dewan? Dewan, you're muted.
Hey, what's up, Kimber? How you
Hey,
doing?
not bad. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. First, I want Kemma and Alicia. I think that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to return. I really like them, and I think they have an interesting, relationship, and I think that it will make for, good conversation in TV down the line, and so and she seems to fit in well with the group, and so I think that's well. I think the Heavenly's over the top personality is kind of ruining the viewer experience. I think she breaks the fourth wall too much. She tells all of the business on her show, and the theatrics to me makes it feel like Love and Hip Hop. It's like you're doing things that just like her calling her out like that. To me, it's like, Heavenly, you're a doctor. First of all, your husband's a doctor. Why would you do that in the room? If this was supposed to be, a thing to uplift and celebrate doctors in the Atlanta area. And I like her, but I just thought it was just entirely too much. I loved Quad when she walked in there and she had Greg speechless. I was gagging because I'm like, yo, he could not get a word out. It's like we all have that one ex when you get around him and you're just like, God damn, what did I do? And
I don't
that
have
is
that.
exactly how you got at least one. All right, but really quickly though, also, Toya's hate for Quad is insane. It's got to stop. It's gonna, you have to have her back because everybody wants her, and if you all can't even be in a room, it's just gonna ruin the vibe. So, see ya.
Okay. Thanks, Dewan. All right. We're going to bring up Danielle next. We have a long line, so we're going to try to get to everyone. All right. But Danielle, can you just hold 1 second because we want to talk to
Okay.
Sammy, right? You want to hear
Okay.
Sammy's story.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Sammy. Sammy, what the hell? Sammy loves
Yes.
Paul.
Yes, Kempire.
First of
Hi,
all,
Kempire.
how are you?
I'm okay.
You are the theme of today's live recap because we asked the question.
You need to come to Jamaica this weekend, Kiki, sit and have a chat.
Yeah, so I can learn more about this, and then I could go, in your mattress. No.
Yes.
First of all, Sammy, can you remind the audience your story about this man that you once dated, your ex-boyfriend, please?
Okay. I was dating him. I was living with him. He didn't have a bank account. I am in a nice job that pays well.
You don't want to tell us? You don't have to.
I'm a I'm a contracted coffee producer. I drive around and purchase coffee for a company. I'm contracted. It's like every 8 months or 6 months, I get paid. So I get a big check.
Okay.
Anyways, I was in a relationship with him. He didn't have nothing. Finally, I told him, I said to him, let me put you on my account because I said I want this relationship to work out because the previous relationship didn't work out well. So I was hoping and praying that this relationship work out. Anyways, we get to know each other and I spent a lot of money. I spent over $300,000 at his house.
What do you mean you spent $300,000 at his house? Doing what? Like construction on his house?
He was producing chicken, like he raised chicken and I help him buy chicken and feed and stuff.
Look, I have to ask you this question. Are we talking Jamaican dollars or are we talking American dollars?
Some of it Jamaican, some of it American.
But when you say $300,000, are we talking 300,000 Jamaican dollars? Or are we talking 300,000 American dollars?
300,000 Jamaican dollars.
Oh, woo! Oh, okay, Sammy, this makes even more sense. Thank you. What is the hold on? I got what? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta do the math. Because I was like, wait a minute, Sammy. All right, hold on. Okay, all right, y'all. So for context, in today's value, 300,000 Jamaican dollars is actually closer to like $2,000.
You know what the catch is, Kem?
What?
The catch is he didn't want me to buy a vehicle that cost $3.2 million. And I didn't buy it, so he got vexed with me. Get to find out that he have a whole different woman in Miami and in Jamaica.
Okay, but wait a second. Sammy, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm happy that the $300,000 is in Jamaican dollars, even though it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was just thinking a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But the signs were there. Why would you get with this man when he didn't have his own bank account? The red flags were hitting us all in the face.
Because Kemp, I didn't really want it to work out. I was really trying. You know the worst thing, Kemp? He said he wanted $300,000 to build a room. That is Jamaican dollars.
Yes.
I said to him that I will give him $140,000. I wired the money to the account, and the Friday that I wired the money to the account, the Sunday night, he went into the joint account and wired $50,000 from the joint account to his account.
Which, for context, for those that are just joining us, 50,000 Jamaican dollars, which is 320 American dollars. Still money, though. It's still your money. It's not his.
Yes, to his account. Then, come to find out, my mother took sick the following Tuesday.
Oh.
She passed away the Tuesday. He didn't even call me to say sorry or anything. He said to me,
Sammy, how long were you dating this man before you moved in with him?
Couple months.
A couple months, like literally like 2 months.
Yes.
And how long were you dating this man when he took this money from you? Wait, how long were you dating this man when you gave him $300,000 so he can build some room?
I I gave him the money 2 weeks ago. I wired the 140,000. Yes.
This is a recent situation. So who's
Yes.
Paul?
The new one.
So you have a new man, Sammy?
Yes. Yes.
So you have a new man and you gave this other man 140,000 Jamaican dollars?
Yes. And I spent 300 and something $1,000 at his house.
So technically you spent $440,000 on this man that you've known for how many months?
Maybe 12 months. 13 to be
And
more
when
precise.
did you find out that he stole 50,000 Jamaican dollars from you?
Okay, the Friday I wired the money to the account. The Friday afternoon, like in about after 12. The Saturday I find out that he has somebody called my phone and tell me that they saw him with some other girl. I called him and said to him that I find out, say, you are with someone, why you don't ask them for help? He started to get ignorant and say, I am lying.
Oh.
Yep. He started to say that I am lying, and just because I don't want to give him the money, that is why I'm coming up with all of these foolishness. So he knew that I had money in the account. Yes. The Sunday evening, I went to bed with the money in the account. The Monday morning, I get an alert from Scotiabank telling me that $50,000 has been transferred from my account to his account.
And he was on this account with you?
Yes, I put him on the account.
After knowing him for 2 months?
After knowing him for about a year. Basically a year. Yes, we have been dating.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's kind of rocky. It was kind of rocky. I wouldn't say the relationship was good or great, but we had arguments because I find out he is lying.
Yeah.
So this time when he asked me for the money, I didn't know that he had a different girl at the time. It's after I gave him the money, I find out that he had a girl.
And when did you find out he had a girl? Recently?
Recently.
And then you broke up with him?
And then I broke up with him. After I broke up with him, he withdrew the money from out of my account to his account.
So that's when he stole the money?
Yes.
So have you called your bank to report theft?
Yes, I did. And they closed down. He transferred back the money and they closed down that account all entirely.
Sidebar, did Usain Bolt ever get back his money from that bank? Do we know? I just asked random. Just random question.
Don't know because obviously he didn't have an account. It was my personal account and I had him to the account.
Well, I don't know why you would add this man that's not your husband to your account, but I understand, look, people have done things when they're in love. Were you in love with this man?
Yes, I was.
But now you have
and the catch is Kempire. The catch is we were talking about having kids, and God let it happen that way that it didn't.
Yeah.
Because I was saying that if we did have kids, he would still have done me wrong and dirty.
Yes, and he probably would have had kids with some other people.
So, yeah. And you know, the thing is, my mother died on the 13th of February.
I'm sorry.
Before my mother died, I didn't even tell my mother that had happened, that he stole the money. Okay? And I heard from his mom, because me and his mom is communicating. I heard from his mom saying that he said he is pleasing himself before he can take up the phone and call me to tell me condolences to my family.
That tells you a lot about this man and his character.
Yes, and he's an Aquarius, and I am a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. Oh, whoa, my poor Taurus sister. Lord. Well, Sammy,
that is why I started to save money under the mattress and in the sneakers.
No, especially you live in Jamaica?
Yes.
You better take that money out that mattress, go put it back in the bank. All right, or at least
Yeah.
a secure bank account where he doesn't have access to. You took him off
No,
the account?
they shut down the bank account that me and him was in.
All right. So you recently broke up with this other man, and now you have a new boo by the name of Paul. How did you meet
Yes.
Paul?
I meet Paul. I know him a long time. I was working the work that I do. I drive around and purchase coffee for the company. So I see him.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't what you would call it now. I wasn't interested in him at the time because I was in a relationship. But
with
you know,
the other
now
man.
I'm getting. I don't hear you.
With the other man, you were in the relationship.
Yes, but now I'm getting to know him. And I will never put a person on my joint account. Never.
No, you shouldn't, especially if that's not your husband.
Not even my husband, Kempire.
Well, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter, Sammy. It's okay to have a joint account with your husband, but have your separate FU account. God forbid he acts up. But there's a lesson to be learned here, Miss Sammy. You were giving too much too soon to someone that didn't deserve it and did not earn your trust.
And you know what? Just because I didn't buy him the car for $3.2 million, he vexed. He got vexed and he cussed. And that is why I then find out the real person that he is, because I said I was doing it because I wanted to see his reaction, if he's going to feel away or if he's going to still stick with me. And then I see the Aquarius coming out. He started dogging me out, calling my friends, looking my friends, want to be in relationship with my friends, calling my cousin overseas, trying to get with my cousin overseas.
Oh, he's a dog, Sammy. Well, you really missed out on the drama. So it's good that you've gotten rid of him. I hope everything with Paul works out. Don't share too much with Paul. I hope Paul is whining and dining you.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right?
Kemp.
Thank you, Sammy, for calling in.
Okay.
Bye. Woo! If you've been here since the beginning, we had to get the full story from Sammy. Sammy's been telling us all kinds of stuff in the comments section about this other man, not Paul. Sammy's invested. She said Sammy loves Paul's her name on here. Invested. What? Okay, let me get to the rest of the callers. All right, callers. Danielle, I'm so sorry. What's going on?
Child, I'm gonna need Sammy to tell me more, and not a 52-part series, but I need to know more details because I'm quite disappointed about Sammy. Yeah. Sammy, to your point, do not open no bank account with your husband. You open your bank account, then when you get married, you get a separate bank account for the two of y'all. Don't add nobody else to your account. I don't care how good that eggplant is, girl. Keep your money in your own account. You know, I teach my daughter to keep your pocketbook closed. That means the pocketbook in between your legs and the one that you carry on your shoulder. Oop. Okay. Married to medicine.
Go ahead.
I'm very disappointed in that, but I need to know more details because, Sammy, I got questions. So we got to have like a something after dark. We got to do something because I got questions, Sammy. Girl, Jesus Christ. Let's start with Eugene. I didn't like the fact that Bama said that Toya procured the wine, medical term. You idiot, procurement is not just used in medical terms. Right. I thought that was so stupid of him. I was so upset with that. And I'm wondering, when these ladies got together to create this med ball, where were the meetings? Because when did anyone ever ask Toya to donate 3 cases of wine? Or did she just take it upon herself to donate said cases of wine? Because let's not forget, they have showed us that they are not financially responsible. We know that from all the way to season 1. So was this their way of trying to give her $1,000 that they didn't have to give? And I hope it's not, because to the dentist's point, she said that the girl had just bought a $14,000, some kind of purse, child. So you can buy the purse, but you couldn't give up the $1,000. And I'm with you. If I'm going to give you the case of wine or have me a case of wine, I'm also just going to pay the $1,000. This was a joint effort. And then for Eugene was like, is this for the donation or is this towards the event? How about your wife is part of this event? She's supposed to be helping put on this event. So if the $1,000 is towards the event, so what? It's towards the event, you idiot. That was
a charity event.
It's a charity event that they're putting on, but if your wife is supposed to be part of the collective to put on the event, that's your part to add to the event. Like, I didn't understand that. But again, we're
And if
talking
she
about
was smart, sorry, Taki Toya, you would have negotiated something with the wine company. This is a great promotion for you guys. Don't take it out of my budget. Make it a donation.
but at that point she still would have to give up $1,000 if they, because
I
I'm
mean, still
sure
she
that's
should, but I'm just saying she's making it seem like
she did so much.
yeah.
And to your point, he pulled out the calculator talking about this almost 14. Boy, shut up. Just shut up.
He
Because
looks
it
so
didn't
lame
make.
for that.
Oh my gosh. And her, okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go. Her reunion dress to me looks like a bouquet of white roses upside down.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. When it's like that, it looks pretty, but no, not this.
Yeah, no, bye.
Thanks, and yo, bye. All right, Lee, we're gonna bring you up next. Oops, Lee, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. What are your thoughts on Married to Medicine?
I have a lot of thoughts, but so one thing I don't understand about Toya is she loves to put on this like facade that she doesn't have money troubles, but girl, it's $1,000. I feel like she just didn't want to pay it because she at the moment. So, but yeah, it's literally $1,000 for charity, girl. Anyways, moving on. I'm not really sure about Dr. Alicia. Like I really want to like them. Even I want to like them as a couple, but I don't. She knows exactly where that $100,000 is.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Hermes. It's at Bottega. It's not joking. That's where it would be for me. But Heavenly, she is probably not a good person, but she's so good for the plot. She's so good for the plot,
I
y'all.
know.
She's just messy. And who else is gonna be messy on that show besides Heavenly? So I feel like her calling out Toya was just chef's kiss. I don't know what the whole interaction was with Miss Quad and Dr. G. I just don't understand that. Like, it gave me like the ick, but whatever. Dr. Jackie, no words. Curtis is giving that community D and the
Oh,
DR.
damn.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye. All right. Wendy's backstage. We're going to bring up Wendy. What's going on, Wendy? What were your thoughts on Married to Medicine?
Hi, Kempire. I'm gonna be short and sweet because I love you.
Thank
Okay, Alicia didn't want to tell them how much what she did with her money because it's none of their business. She should have just said it's none of your business. And she did a Shawnee O'Neal. She put that money in the side. That's what she did. And I love you. And you have a great day. Bye.
You too, thanks. Wendy always keeps it short. All right, she did that. Less than 15 seconds. All right, we're going to bring up April next. Hold on. April, what were your thoughts on Married to Medicine?
Wait, I'm the other April? This is so exciting.
Yes.
Okay, so shout out to all the Aprils in the chat. Two things. First thing about the Toya giving, not giving, whatever. So there is a thing in nonprofits called the give get. So if you're on like a nonprofit board, you can either give the base amount of money or you can get a base amount of money. So what Toya did by securing whatever the wine was to secure that amount, $1,000 of that donation. So technically they did it right. But the problem is if the people hosting the event, Dr. Jackie, all of them, didn't like say that an in-kind donation doesn't count, then that's the problem. Also, like, it's different because Dr. Jackie, Phaedra, their businesses that they're promoting are services. And what Toya's promoting is a product. So it makes sense for her to donate a product and not pay $1,000. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. It does. All right. Thank you, April.
Okay. Wait. And second thing, because you didn't have callers during Potomac, if you didn't notice when Candace gave Ashley a knife to sing, she gave her a butter knife. And you remember
at the house.
Yes, when she was beating that butter knife on the table when they were fighting, I said, this is the most iconic Housewives moment.
Throwback. I forgot to mention that. Thank you so much, April, for calling in.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Born to Win is our last caller. What were your thoughts, Born to Win? Uh-oh.
What were your thoughts, Win?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay. All right. So until Wendy just said what she said about the drinks, about Toya and the products on Heavenly side when it comes to that too. Not in how she went about.
Uh-oh, Born Twin, now we can't hear you. Are you in the car?
Oh no. I am.
Now we can hear you.
Can you
Good.
hear me? Okay. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, I agree with you when it comes to the whole wine. I would have paid the money and just give the product, especially how Toya goes about everything when it comes to her whole money thing. Yeah, I agree. It's time for Heavenly to go. I think that's the nicest I can put it because I have such a strong opinion about her presence on the show now. That's just the nicest thing I have to say right now. Yeah, it's time for her to go.
All
That's it. I
right.
hope you have a great night.
You too, Born Twin. Thanks for calling in. Oh, the drop. We got an echo. Guys, thank you to all the callers that called in. We appreciate them. We appreciate Sammy calling in. Sammy was part of the top of the show. And then we had Sammy at the end of the show. That was fantastic. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. We had a couple more super chats. Let me say thank you. V, thank you so much for the super chat. V says, "Hey Kempire, if I were Quad, I would have done the same thing. She needed to let them know that she doesn't want Dr. G. She won't be their storyline next season. Dr. G was the awkward one." I can see that. I can definitely see that. V, thank you for another super chat. V says, dropped off because it's a long line and I know you have to eat and rest. Yeah, I do need to eat at this point. We will talk soon. Thank you so much, V, for calling in. We appreciate you and thank you for the super chat. Love, Calm, Peace. Thank you so much for the super chat. Love, Calm, Peace says, we need a conference call with Sammy. Love, Calm, Peace. Thank you for another super chat. Sammy needs a reality show. I mean, look, at this point, we hope that Sammy won't make those same mistakes again, okay? We hope that Sammy Loves Paul will do well with Paul, okay? Let's hope. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to everyone that sent in the super chat. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our King's Guards for holding us down for this long recap of the Married to Medicine Season 10 finale. We will be getting into their 3-part reunion next week, so stay tuned for that. And of course, be sure to check out everything that you missed today, including our Real Housewives of Potomac recap and our Where is Wendy Williams documentary Part 2 recap. So be sure to check that out. And don't forget, you can hear audio versions and special episodes on the Kempire podcast while you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. Also, don't forget, Philly. We will be coming to Philly March 7th. So go get your tickets if you haven't gotten them already. We'll be coming to Boston on May 30th. We'll be in Nashville on July 11th. Then Atlanta on July 12th. Tickets are now available for all of those locations. Go get your tickets. Don't wait till the last minute. All right. Thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you guys tomorrow for our Tuesday takeover at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. PST. Bye, y'all.
I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. Once again, I'm gone with the summer. They be trying to count us out, we highly endowed. They must not know what's at stake, what we fighting about. This tradition to a wordsmith, the missile shooter. I'm my automatic sniper, I bet this'll do ya. I give reason and ether to all the line soldiers. I'm undefeated, my region remains on my shoulders. I've cried nights, that's only because of highlights. I find life in knowing I'm playing mine right. Wicked crimes from them wanna be crowned. Try to lead me to the deep where I might cunningly drown. At times I thought they got me where they wanted me now. But like the sun, I rise up when I don't wanna be down, and that's real. I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. Yeah, yeah.
never been eye to eye with Satan in the broad daylight. Gone left while they all sway right. A true maverick, unbothered by what y'all made right. A naysayer slayer, I'm filleting all daylight. Yeah, we in that upside down, I manage not to sink. They keep our eyes wide shut, I manage not to blink. Another decade or maybe they not faking. Maybe it's more to it, maybe we got taken advantage of. Either way, the damage is done. The bottom feeders get to eat all them glamorous crumbs. Where all them seekers of truth, the speakers of the youth. We come and go with the summers, keep believing in you. I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. Yeah, yeah. Once again, I'm gone with the summer.